Natural physics is a concept astrophysicist Leroy Larry developed that explains in down-to-earth scenarios how the principles of physics could have come about from observing nature. Each episode begins with a scenario, followed by an example to illustrate the application of these principles in futuristic research at the frontiers of science, such as Leroy's astrophysics doctoral research, and then concludes with an exploration of how these same principles could have very well been used by ancient cultures and civilizations. Mathematics is naturally encountered and incorporated as the exciting and fun tool of science that it is. Science is the window into our amazing world of nature, and mathematics is the tool to open that window. Natural physics encompasses current, futuristic, and ancient physics, and ties them together by the principles of physics that are common threads running throughout each.
Hello, August.
Hi, August. How are you?
Good.
I like your haircut.
Thank you.
Do you? Do you like?
Yeah, I like mine. I like mine too.
All right, August. Okay. Hey, August. Happy and safe Thanksgiving to you and to everyone out there. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Say happy Thanksgiving. It's actually today.
happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you, August.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, happy
I like
Thanksgiving.
that.
We already have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had Thanksgiving last month, but you guys are celebrating it today.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna see if the volume. Yeah, okay, volume's high.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to say hi.
yeah, today
Hi,
is
Susan.
oh,
Bye, guys.
baby, come back for a sec. Just for a second. Come on. Yeah, here in Costa Rica, Thanksgiving is really not celebrated. They kind of go from Halloween straight to Christmas, right? But
Well, it makes sense. It's not Thanksgiving except for in the United States.
yeah. But and actually, since we've been living here, when we first moved here, Halloween really wasn't that big, but every year it's gotten bigger and bigger, and more kids have come around trick-or-treating. But Thanksgiving, nope. Thanksgiving is just kind of not even observed here.
Some of the hotels will make a Thanksgiving dinner for the expats. And a lot of people will come here and visit because it's a good time because it's not a holiday. If you guys have a good time, say hi to Juliet and Greg.
I will. It's nice
Okay, so-
meeting you.
Hi, babe. Give me a kiss. Okay.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
babe. Thank you. Okay. All right, August. Okay. August, I wanted to start with asking you, do they have Thanksgiving holiday in Canada? When is
October, was it 24th this year?
14th.
October 14th or something like that.
Oh.
We had ham for first day because we had actually 2 family meals. So we
Oh,
had ham one day and then a full turkey dinner on the other day.
wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Do you know much about what the Thanksgiving in the United States, what that's about? Okay.
Well,
Here's
the
Yeah.
pilgrims came to the United States and discovered that they can grow crops there and they had a good harvest afterwards.
Okay, that's definitely happened. But get this, August. Another part of the story is that they had a really hard time the very first winter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, coming to America, and yeah, so fortunately for them, the Native Americans, August, the Indians, the indigenous peoples that lived in that area, they helped them out. They provided them with food, right? And helped them to survive to get through
Yeah.
that hard winter, right? And then they learned from the Native Americans about what crops to plant. And yeah, so that's what, yeah. And actually, August, um, Thanksgiving, it's an American thing. However, I think me myself, I've always liked to think of Thanksgiving as a day that you think about how thankful to be about what you have, right? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
Ours is in October due to the harvest. Like it's like uh,
Okay.
we thank for the crops and the farmers and
So they're thankful for
yeah,
their crops, the
yeah,
food. Same principle. Isn't that interesting? Canada, where you are, the United States, uh, and that same tradition of being thankful to have food. And as I said, August, in addition of being thankful to have food, being thankful to have a loving family, right? Around you.
yeah.
Yeah, huh? Seriously, a lot of things to be thankful for. So that's how I like to celebrate Thanksgiving. Just being thankful for what I have, what Tears and I have. So okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Now, so August, I wanted to ask you, uh, you remember how we talked about work
Yep.
and the equation in physics for work, right?
W equals F times D.
Most excellent. Force times distance. Excellent, August. Excellent. All right. So, as I said last time, we're going to use that equation to find out how much work the ancient Egyptians had to do to build the Great Pyramid. And I tell you what, August, now this is a pretty cool thing. Call it a cool creepy. The Pilgrims and the Native Americans, that was about 400 years ago. Okay? That was about 400 years ago. This is 2024. That was back in the 1600s, right? About 400 years ago when the first
Yeah.
settlers, yeah, came to America. Well, now, August, we're going to go from 400 years ago, the original Thanksgiving, to 4,000 years ago, to when the Great Pyramid was built, or so the professional archaeologists think. All right. So that's what we're going to do, August. We're going to go 4,000 years ago to ancient Egypt, and we're going to try to get an idea of just about how much work it took for the Egyptians to build the Great Pyramid. Now, you remember last time you carried Hamlet, and we calculated the amount of work that you did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do it for the Great Pyramid. This is the continent of Africa. Okay, are you familiar with it, August?
Uh, a little.
Okay, all right. Now Egypt is located up here in the
Yeah.
corner. Okay. The Great Pyramid is located here, called Giza,
In Giza.
the Giza Plateau. So here's the Nile River. It's one of the longest rivers in the world, August. Yeah, the Nile River.
That is pretty long.
Oh, yes, yes, it is. It is. It's a beautiful river.
How much is the foundation of the pyramids under the ground? Like underground? Like
Okay,
how deep is the foundation?
here's the answer: 2 centimeters. And let's read this. The foundation of the Great Pyramid is level to 2 centimeters. The pyramid rises to a height of 479 feet, which is 146 meters, and it's comprised of over 2 million blocks of stone. 2 centimeters, August, that's how much the Great Pyramid sinks down into the ground. Okay?
What about the Sphinx? How deep is the foundation for the Sphinx?
The foundation of the Great Sphinx is approximately 6 feet deep. The Sphinx measures 73 meters long, 20 meters high, and 19 meters wide. It is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt and one of the most recognizable statues in the world. So remember I said that the Great Pyramid is theorized to be about 4,000 years old. Well, the Sphinx, August, is theorized to be even older, and no one really knows. I mean, the professional archaeologists, the Egyptologists, they cannot figure out how old the Sphinx is. There's another mystery, August, another mystery to be discovered, solved, right? How old is the Great Sphinx, right?
How does the pyramid and the Great Sphinx stay up? Because you need more foundation for it to be like a tall tower. How does it not just kaplunk?
August, somehow the ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, it seems as if they knew things that we don't. They knew how to do things that we don't know, August. Your question, the professional PhD, doctor, archaeologists, and Egyptologists have been trying to answer that question from day one, August. How did they do it? How did the ancient Egyptians do it? And they can't figure it out, August. So there's an interesting correlation, August. You have the Great Sphinx, whose foundation sinks 2 meters below the ground. And then you have the Great Pyramid, whose foundation sinks about 2 centimeters below the ground. So let me ask you this, August. Which foundation sunk the deepest? The Great Sphinx or the Great Pyramid?
Sphinx.
That's right. 2 meters as opposed to 2 centimeters for the Great Pyramid. Excellent, August. All right. You have any other questions about the foundation and anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. All right. There's the Nile River, August, that runs north and south through Egypt. There's the Great Pyramid right there, August. So the theory is that way down here in this area, the Aswan Dam, is where a lot of the blocks that were used to build the Great Pyramid came from. Okay. And I have yeah. And you remember I talked about quarries?
That is really far away from the Great Pyramid.
It is. Okay. Here's a picture of a quarry, August. Remember I said that quarries are where the rocks and the boulders that are used to make the Great Pyramid were dug out of the earth, out of the ground, right? Miners.
Yeah.
And still today, same thing. Quarries, that's where rocks are gotten from. So here's an example of one quarry, and I have another.
Coal quarries.
Like what?
Coal quarries.
Coal quarries, exactly, August. Yeah, places that are dug out where rocks and coal and whatnot are gotten from. The theory, August, is that there was boats that these stones that were put on, and then the boats flowed up the Nile River, okay, which we saw was how many kilometers again?
800 and 31, I believe.
Excellent. So from this area, August, on the Nile River, out of these quarries, the blocks were put on ships, and then the ships sailed up the Nile River all the way up, the Nile River, August, all the way up. And as you said, 831 kilometers, I think you said, to where the Great Pyramids were built. The Great Pyramid was built. Okay, this is going to be a homework assignment for you. That's what we're going to do. All right. So again, the equation from physics is the amount of work that it would take to transport one of these blocks from the Nile River to where the Great Pyramid was built is equal to the weight of one of those blocks, which we saw is this amount in kilograms. And the distance that we're talking about is this. So, August, this is what I want you to do for a homework problem.
Okay.
I want you to calculate how much work it would have taken for the ancient Egyptians to take one block.
Is it the weight times the no, it's the force times distance.
Exactly. And in this case,
But we didn't have like the force. How much force was put in it?
you already said it, August. What do you think the force is here? Remember how you carried Hamlet? What was the force that you had to deal with when you carried Hamlet?
Gravity.
Okay. And in this case, what was that? You already said it, August.
Gravity?
Yeah, but you said another word that here, that's what the force is. Okay.
Force times distance.
Okay, think about it. You're holding Hamlet up, and the force of gravity is pulling Hamlet down, and you're holding up Hamlet. So the force that you're experiencing by holding up Hamlet, what is that? What do you call that? That's Hamlet's what?
Weight.
Exactly, August.
So
Excellent.
it's weight times distance.
Exactly, August. Perfect. Perfect. So, August, the work that it's going to take for the ancient Egyptians to take one of those blocks from the ship to where the Great Pyramid was built is going to be equal to the weight of that block times the distance. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, August. No questions, huh?
Nope. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, August. Everybody out there, tune in next week, same fat time, same fat channel. Any questions, August?
No.
Okay, thank you, August, and happy and safe Thanksgiving to you, Juliet, Sarah, and Greg, okay?
You too.
Thank you. And Hamlet and Peanut. Baludini and Dingo, they're doing fine, and we're just all going to chill out and hang out on Thanksgiving.
Are we able to watch a video of Valentini?
I'll have one next time. I will have a video for you of Balu and Dini. I certainly will. Okay, August. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.